Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Knowledge Hub. What happened to me? Why I stopped posting on YouTube for nearly 15 days? Was I well? There are so many questions which I received during these days. First of all, thank you so much for your concern. Before answering all your queries and all your questions, I would like to tell you a story. And I believe that every one of you can relate this story to yourself. How? If you are a woman especially. But if you are a man, if you are a father, you can relate with your daughter. If you are a husband, you can relate this story to your wife. And if you are a brother, you can relate this story to your sister. Because this is natural, authentic story of a woman. I will relate. So let's discuss that story first, and then I will tell you what really happened to me, which forced me to disappear from YouTube, from posting this YouTube. So a girl is born. Parents are very much happy with the arrival of the daughter. They take care, they nourish, they nurture her. And they cannot live even one single moment without her. In this way, years passed and she turned into a young adult. And when she became young, all of a sudden, her parents just managed to have her relation, to get her married with a man. Now the house in which she was born now is no more of hers. She is just transferred from her mother and father's house, from her parents' house to her new husband's house. Though the distance of the hearts is no longer there, but distance is always there. She is no more in the house of her parents. She is no more the part of her parents. She is shifted to another house. Now, frequently she visits her parents' house. But when she becomes a mother, what happens? When a woman becomes a mother, now she is the mother. She is the mother of 2 or 1 or 3 children, whatever are the strength and the number of the children. Now they are school-going children. Her responsibility is now doubled. Now frequent visits are turned into occasional visits to her parents' house. She was the apple of her parents' eyes. Now she visits during summer vacation or the winter vacation. Now this is the journey of a daughter, of a girl, of a woman. The same thing applies with me. I was married. Now I am a mother of 4 kids. They are school going. I have to nurture. I have to educate them. And I have only 2 occasions when I visit my mother's house. Summer vacations and the winter vacations are just like a blessing for me. I visit my mother's house. I also visited during the last 15 days, I was with my mother. And I wanted to be with my mother, no posting, no social media, no distraction, only my mother, father, my siblings and I. I wanted to spend, I wanted to relish the moments. I wanted to capture the moments when I used to live, when I used to be in my childhood, all the activities I wanted to repeat. I wanted to live my life with my mother. I did not want to lose all the moments, the precious, the valuable. You cannot say the precious, I would say the diamond moments for me. So during these 15 days, I was at my mother's residence. I enjoyed every bit. I enjoyed the lap of my mother. I was considering myself the luckiest one to be with my mother. So every woman, I think, has the same story. Same story. I was the apple of my mother's eye. I am still apple of my mother's eye. The distance between my heart and my mother's heart is no more. But the distance between the places, I have to travel about 5 to 6 hours to reach my mother's residence. And I think that this is the fate, this is the destiny of a woman. Every woman travels, some women travel to abroad. How are the feelings? How are the emotions? What are the emotions? When we depart every time from our mother's house, because whatever we have become, it is because of our parents' efforts, endless efforts. Every time when you depart from your mother's house, the same feelings when you departed for the very first time after nikah, after wedding, the same feeling arises. And now with the growing age, these feelings are so intense. I cannot describe more. But if you relate your story with this, describe your, am I real? Am I original in my thoughts? Am I describing the things in a right way? Am I too emotional? No, not at all. I am not emotional. But sometimes when I just leave the house of my mother, I just see the signs. She is controlling herself. I am controlling myself, because we know that we have to take the responsibility. Every woman goes through the same phenomena. So regard women, respect a woman, because she sacrifices so many things. The first, the foremost, the most important sacrifice, the most precious sacrifice she makes is that she leaves the house of her mother for the education, for the betterment, for the house. Every time, same phenomena, same emotions, same feelings, same tears inside the eyes, but not dropping even one drop, even one tear from the eyes.